What's up everybody, this is Teacher Ivan from NextGen Academy. Our goal in this channel is to help you achieve your highest potential and to help you understand subjects in the easiest and the most efficient way. If you'd like to get more tips and tricks on how to achieve A star in your Igcse, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel. Lastly, if you need any help in your studies, you can always head on to our website, link in the below, or our Instagram, drop us a DM and we'll be able to help you. Enjoy this video and I wish you all the best.
All right. Okay, welcome back, my NextGen family. Okay, morning. Okay, we are going to go through February-March 2024, paper 1. Okay, so I'm going to just share my screen here first. Everyone just get ready. Okay, I hope that all of you are in good spirits also to face your IGCSE exam. All right, February-March 2024, paper 1, 2. Okay, 9 questions only. Okay, we will go through here. Let's go straight into it. Okay, let's go to question 1. Question 1 is a trigo question. Given that 2 plus 4 cos 3 theta for negative 120 to 120. Okay, write down the amplitude of y. Which one is amplitude? So we need to know based on the general one, right? Y equals to a cos b x plus c. Okay, just to be clear, this is amplitude, b is period, c is your vertical translation. Okay, so we always need to put into this form first so that we know how to find the values that they want. So amplitude means from middle to your highest or your lowest point. Okay, what is an amplitude? So we look at this part here. We rearrange it. Okay, let's just rearrange it so easier for us to see. Y equals to 4 cos 3 theta plus 2. Okay, fix the equation. Nicer, right? Like that. Okay, amplitude. The number in front of the cos, 4. Okay, no calculation needed. Period. Okay, period, that's the formula. What's the formula? Period equals to 360 degrees over b. Okay, you look over here also, right? Because they give you here in terms of degree, actually, sometimes the question they give you in terms of pi, right? Okay, from what I observe from the mark scheme, whether you put in degree or pi, depending on what they give you, it doesn't matter. Okay, so whichever you want to use also actually okay, right? But for me, I'll just follow that, so not so confusing. Okay, another thing, please remember, only sine and cos is 360 degrees over b. Tangent is 180 over b. Okay, don't get confused between both of it. So here you will get 360, your b value is 3. 120 degrees. Okay, on the axis, sketch the graph of y. Okay, how do you do for this question? When they give you a guideline like this, okay, when they say sketch for this type of question, you don't just simply sketch. Okay, this time because got the grids. You use calculator. Okay, all of you, do you all know how to type in using your calculator? Okay, so first thing I want you all to do is type out this equation in your calculator first. Okay, I'm going to take out a calculator. Okay, ensure that it is in degree mode first. You're going to replace the theta with x. Okay, I want everyone to do it together. Okay, type the equation in your calculator. Okay, very good. So here, we're going to put x and y. Okay, go and plot out all of this value in your calculator. Every single one. Okay, do you need to keep on writing over and over again? Don't need. Okay, don't need. We are going to use the CALC button on your calculator. Okay, anyone has no idea how to use that button, CALC, so on your top left. So first step, you're going to type in 2 plus 4 cos 3x. Okay, literally put the 3x, so 4 plus 2 plus 4 cos 3x. Okay, close the bracket. Then press CALC. Then now you type in negative 120 equal. Okay, I'm explaining using 570EX. You should see a 6. Okay, you should see a 6 on your calculator. Okay, you're going to repeat it from the CLC. So that means I'm going to change what is the input. CLC, press negative 100 equal 4. CLC, negative 80 equal 0. Okay, I want all of you to practice this because this is the fastest way that you can do in your exam. Okay, you should get the values like that. 0, 4, 6, 4, 0, negative 2, 0, 4, 6. Okay, don't need to keep on typing the entire equation over and over again. You waste a lot of time doing it. Someone got so many values over here. Okay, next thing. Now you're going to plot the points on the graph. 6, 4, 0, -2, 0, 4, 6, 4, 0, -2, 0, 4, 6. Okay. Don't use ruler, even though you might be able to use ruler. It's a cost graph, so we need to draw it like a wave like that. Okay, you get two cost graphs. Okay, like this. Easy $3. Okay, got it? Type 1, if you are okay. For first question, this is a 5-mark question. Okay, easy, right? Okay, just type in the calculator only. Okay, you hope this kind of question comes up for Trigo because it's very simple. Okay, another clue also. Okay, another tip, right? Sometimes you may see just 0, -2, like 1, -1, 1, -1 like that. So sometimes because can just use the table in, oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're correct. You can use the calculator, but this one I think generally y'all use this method, right? Okay, if you want to use the table method, because I think some of you are using different calculator, I'm not so sure whether got the function or not, the table function. Okay, because I know some of you are still using the older calculator, right? Okay, so another thing, right, that you all want to take note of is that if in between, sometimes in between got values also. Okay, so if you see the values like maybe 1, 0, or maybe sometimes it's all 0, 0, 0, 0. The clue is that you use values in between as well. So you go and calculate the values in between. Okay? There are certain questions that are like that. Okay, let's go to the next one. Question 2. Given that log PA plus log P12 minus log P6 equals to 3 log P4, find the value of A. Left hand side, gather all the log P together. If I plus a log, it will multiply. So 12 A times 12 will become 12A. If I minus, it will divide. So log P12A over 6 equals to, this one I put power rule, log P4 to the power of 3. Okay. Remove the log P. Now I can compare both the arguments with each other. 12 over 6 will become 2A. 4 cubed is 64. A is 64 over 2. So you get 32 here. Okay, question B. Find the exact solution of the equation 4 log 3x 9 equals to 9 log x3. Okay, both have different base, so we need to change both of it to either log 3 or log x. Up to you. Okay, I will change the log x, the right hand side one, to base log 3. So this will be 4 log 3x equals to 9. Okay, this one I just want to interchange. You all remember what's the shortcut? You can just do 1 over log 3x. Okay, both sides got log 3x, one on top, one at the bottom. What we can do, we multiply log 3x to the left hand side, we bring the 4 to the right hand side. So here become log 3x squared equals to 9 over 4. Okay, you need to bracket the entire thing. There's a difference between log 3x squared and log 3x bracket squared. Okay, these two are different things. This one, the square belongs to the x. This one, the square belongs to the entire thing. Okay, so here, what's the next one? Okay, I'll send the paper to you all later. Square bring over will be plus minus square root. Okay, if you miss out plus minus, wrong. Okay, so it needs to be plus minus square root, plus minus 3 over 2. Then we do log form to index form. Okay, what's log form to index form? You got 3 plus minus 3 over 2 equals to x. Okay, you want to separate it into two different answers also, it's fine. You want to write it as 1.5 also, it's okay. Okay, number 2, all good? Okay, can you type a 2 for number 2? Very easy, right? Okay, number 3. Number 3 is a slightly longer one. The curve C has equation y equals to ln bracket x cubed plus 3. The normal to C at the point where x equals to 1 meets the line y equals to x at the point P. Find the exact coordinates of P. Okay, we have a long graph. Let's break down the sentence. Normal to C. Okay, normal means perpendicular. Where x equals to 1 meets y equals to x. I think most of you will get confused with this statement here, right? What they actually say. Then meets the line y equals to x at the point P. So there's actually 2 points over here right now. Normal to C at the point, okay, where x is equals to 1. Okay, so we want to find this normal first. Then later on, it will intersect with this y equals to x line at the point P. Find the exact coordinates of P. Okay, let's start by finding what's the equation of the normal first. Your original one, y equals to ln x cubed plus 3. Okay, to find normal, I need my gradient. I need my x and y. Okay, so I have, okay, let's find our gradient first. dy over dx. Okay, do you remember how to differentiate this? F prime x over fx. So you get 3x squared over x cubed plus 3. Okay, so this is my gradient function. Okay, gradient function. Okay, the next thing that we want to do is we want to find our m, x, and y. For me to find any equation of a straight line, I need a point, I need a gradient, that's all. Okay, sub it in. So at x equals to 1, okay, what is my gradient? Okay, so gradient is equals to 3 times 1 square over 1 cube plus 3. Okay, gradient is equals to 3 over 4. Maybe I write at the side here, 3 over 4. Okay, gradient of normal, okay, I just write it as m normal, will be negative inverse. Okay, what else do I need to find? I need to find what is the y value also. So y, we substitute x equals to 1 back into here, we get ln 1 cube plus 3, which is ln 4. Okay, what do I have now? I have gradient, negative 4 over 3. I have 1 and ln 4. Okay, we're going to substitute into y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1. So here, y minus ln 4 equals to negative 4 over 3 x minus 1. This is your equation of normal. Okay, open up the bracket here. Plus 4 over 3. Y equals to negative 4 over 3x plus 4 over 3 plus ln 4. Okay, this is your equation of normal. Y minus y1 mx minus x1. Okay, just always be clear. I just need 1 point, 1 gradient. Okay, so we got equation of normal already. This one is the normal to C at the point where x equals to 1. Okay, which is this first statement here. Now they say meets the line y equals to x. Y is equals to x. So what do we do here? Substitute. Okay, they say meet, right? Meet means we do a simultaneous equation. You substitute y is equals to x. Okay, so now we look at this second statement here. Okay, maybe I use a different color. Okay, this green color statement. So we are gonna do at y equals to x. So I substitute my y with x. So it becomes like this. Plus 4 over 3 plus ln 4. Okay, I want to find x over here. I bring all the x to one side. Bring it to the left-hand side. It will become 7 over 3x plus 4 over 3 plus ln 4. X, okay, I want to bring the 7 over 3 now to the right-hand side. I need to multiply by 3 over 7. So 4 over 3 plus ln 4 times 3 over 7. Okay, multiply 1 by 1. You get 12 over 21 plus 3 over 7 ln 4. Okay, 12 over 21 can simplify, no? Actually, can, right? Okay, I don't want to keep writing. So 4 over 3 times 3 over 7, we can get 4 over 7. Okay, so x is 4 over 7, 3 over 7 ln 4. Okay, this is your x coordinate of P. But they say y is equals to x, right? So can we say that this is also equals to y? Okay, the y value also is the same. Okay, y is also 4/7 plus 3/7 ln 4. Okay, so my point P is 4/7 plus 3/7 ln 4, 4/7 plus 3/7 ln 4. Okay, you want to join it together also can. Okay, 4 plus 3 ln 4/7, same thing. Okay, number 3, all good? And you'll just type a 3. Okay, let's go to number 4. A function f is such that fx 2 plus e to the power negative 3x. Write down the range of f. Okay, you all need to know everything related to exponential and ln. It means you need to know how to draw it out. Okay, you all know how to sketch this out. 2 plus e to the power of negative 3x. Okay, you go back to, if you all don't know how to do your exponential and ln, please go through what I recorded in Thinkific on exponential and ln. I explain every part, like the little things like this one. This negative, how does it affect the graph? Okay, this part here, how does it affect the graph? Yes, you use SIA method, okay, SIA. So your shape intercept your asymptote. Alright, very good, Sanjay. Okay, shape. How does the shape look like? Does it look exactly same like the original graph? No, right? Okay, how will it be affected because of this equation here? Okay, original is like this, right? Okay, the original one we should know is like this. Yeah, just roughly sketch it out like that. Okay, then intersect at 1. Okay, your asymptote 0. Flip vertically. So flip horizontally, okay. Opposite side. Okay. You know how to draw it? Okay, because you see here, okay, this is how we make sense of it. There are two parts to it. 2 and this negative 3. Okay, 2 and this negative 3. Shape, let's think about the shape first. The shape, it will be, okay, you just think of it like this. This is e to the power of x. Okay, I want to do e to the power of negative 3x. What happened is, okay, if you don't know how or you forgot already, this is how you explain it. What happens to all the x right now? Every x value is multiplied by negative 3, right? Okay, everyone understand this statement here? All your x is multiplied by a negative. Okay, we can ignore the 3 because it doesn't affect. Okay, multiplied by negative 3. So you think about it. If all my x is multiplied by a negative, so that means my positive 1x, x is equal to positive 1, what will happen? It will become negative 1, right? Positive 2 will become negative 2. Positive 3 will become negative 3. So that means all my x values will be inverted. So my shape right now will be like this. Okay? It will be flipped, reflected on the y-axis here like that. Everyone understand this statement here? Okay, so we look one part at a time. Okay, then the next thing, plus 2. What does this plus 2 do to the equation? Plus 2 means the whole graph shift up by 2. Same like when we did the trigonometry one, the vertical translation. So, okay, what did I say? Okay, so will it affect right now? Okay, will it affect the intercept and asymptote? We are right. Okay, I and A, your original I is 1. Now the whole thing shift up by 2, so this becomes 3. Your asymptote, original asymptote is y equals to 0. Right now, my asymptote shift up by 2. This will be y equals to 2. Okay, this side is asymptote. Got it? Roughly draw this out first because you will need it for the next question C. Okay, now they say write down the range of f. What is range of f? Range means smallest to biggest y, right? So what is the range over here? The original range is more than 0. Y is more than 0. Now y is more than 2. Okay, so we will write here f is more than 2. F is just 1. Okay, next one. Find an expression for F inverse. Okay, we're gonna use the same method I always teach. Let y equals to F inverse x, Fy equals to x. So 2 plus e to the power of negative 3y equals to x, e to the power of negative 3y equals to x minus 2. I want to inverse my e. You'll get negative 3y equals to ln x minus 2. We divide by negative 3. You'll get negative 1 over 3 ln x minus 2. Okay, just rewrite it one more time by replacing the y with F inverse x. Okay, next one. On the axis, sketch the graph of y equals to fx and y equals to f inverse x, taking the coordinates of the points where the curve meets the coordinate axis. Okay, this one don't forget, need to write down. You don't write down, you minus marks already. And then state the equation of any asymptote. They want you to even label this out. Label your curves. Okay, remember the past paper, not so much criteria. Okay, so right now, we draw the fx graph first. So we use the above guidance just now. Okay, we see got anything that we like or not over here. Okay, this is the fx graph. So do we have all the important points? Okay, so y equals to 2. This one inverted. Here, 3. Okay, when they ask you to draw f inverse x graph, this is not required, but I personally like to do this so that you can draw it neater also, okay? And I don't want you all to simply sketch it out. Okay, so whenever they ask you to sketch out fx and f inverse x, we need to know that f inverse x is inverted or reflected on the y equals to x graph, right? Okay, that's the logic of it, right? So I will draw this out first. Okay, I will draw this out. This is my y equals to x graph. Okay, y, later you will see when we draw it out, it will intersect nicely at the y equals to x line. So if you want to draw it neat, this is my recommendation. Okay, now what do we need to do? Okay, we have two important points here, which is 2 and 3. Okay, so here 2 and 3. Here also later 2 and 3. Okay, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, wrong already. 2, 3. Okay, draw the graph like this. Okay, wait, let me draw the asymptote first. Okay, asymptote at y equals to 2. And this one later on. Okay, you see, I draw not so accurate, so I modify it a little bit. Okay, because here also I don't have ruler to measure. So see, they will intersect all nicely at the y equals to x line. Okay, like this. Okay, so this is my asymptote first. Y equals to 2, x equals to 2. Is the inverse of a function always a reflection of y equals to x? Yes, always. Okay, we draw the graph like this. Okay, let's see. Okay, this one don't go up, it needs to go almost straight like this. Okay, so this is your fx graph. Okay, don't pass through here, don't go up also. Okay, don't draw like that. Okay, you need to know as it approaches the asymptote, it will go almost straight line. Okay, the other one, we need to know that it will intersect here also. Okay, so this one almost straight like this. Okay, something like this. This is f inverse x. Okay, so if you don't want to draw this, this is the main one, okay, that they require you all to plot it out. So make sure got all the labels also. You see 2, 3, 2, 3, y equals to 2, x equals to 2. Okay, but I drew this so that can look nicer. So you see here, everything is symmetrical also. Just now you see my asymptote also I pass through nicely, right? Over here because of the y equals to x line. Okay, 4-mark question. Very good for this one. Okay, if you don't know how to do this, you have to know every elements for exponential and log. Okay, exponential and log all need to know. Go and watch through the video first. I explain quite detailed inside there on every single number in the position of I think it's AE to the power of BX plus C. Okay, A, B, and C. Same like your Trigo also. That you all need to know. Okay. D. A function g is such that gx equals to x to the power of 3 over 2 plus 4, x more than or equals to 0. Find the exact solution. G f x equals to 12. Okay, find your girlfriend over here. Okay, so here, what will you get? Let's write down what's the fx first from above. 2 plus e to the power of negative 3x. This is a composite function. G, 2 plus e to the power of negative 3x equals to 12. We replace the x with this. So this one will become 3 over 2 plus 4 equals to 12. Okay, let's solve this. 3 over 2, this will be 12 minus 4, which is 8. Okay, then we bring the power 3 over 2, will now become 2 over 3. 2 over 3 is equals to 8 to the power of 2 over 3 is equals to 4. Okay, then e to the power of 3x, 4 minus 2 will become 2. Inverse e will become ln 2. X is negative 1 over 3 ln 2. Okay, number 4, please type number 4 before we move on to number 5. Okay, any more questions? The previous one, fx is still more than 2, as in the graph. Is it okay if you put your answer as fx more than 2? The first question, is it? Yes, can. Okay, let's go. One more. Question 5. Polynomial p is such that px, 5x cubed, ax squared, 39x plus b, where a and b are constant. Given that x plus 3 is a factor for both px and p prime x, find the value of a and of b. So we substitute in minus 3 into both of it will become 0. This is your factor theorem. Okay, let's find what's the p prime x first. P prime x is equals to 15x squared plus 2ax plus 39. Okay, so we got two equations here. P negative 3 is equals to 0. And then P prime negative 3 is equals to 0. Okay, so I bring here. Okay, put it like that. Okay, let's write down the px again. Px equals to 5x cubed plus ax squared plus 39x plus b. Okay, let's go and solve for both of this. 2ax. Okay, sub in the negative 3. So we get here 5 negative 3 cubed plus a negative 3 squared plus 39 negative 3 plus b equals to 0. Okay, type into calculator. Negative 135 plus 9a minus 117 plus b equals to 0. Okay, then we can write it as 9a plus b minus 252 equals to 0. Okay, this is the first one. We do the p prime one. 15 times negative 3 squared plus 2a negative 3 plus 39 equals to 0. Okay, this one we will get here 135 minus 6a plus 39 equals to 0. Okay, this one, you only got a, so I can straight away find the a. 6a equals to 174. A is equals to 29. Okay, I'm going to sub in A into here. Then A equals to 29. So 9 times 29 plus B minus 2, 5, 2 is equals to 0. Okay, what will you get here? 9 times 29 minus 252, you get 9. So B plus 9 equals to 0. B is equals to negative 9. Okay, so my equation is Px equals to 5x cubed plus 29x squared plus 39x minus 9. Okay, then question B. Hence, solve the equation Px equals to 0. You must show all your working. Okay. Cubic equation. How do we solve this? What's the first step? Cubic equation. Okay, they already gave us one of the factors, right? So you're going to do long division. You use the factors that they give it to you. Here, they say x plus 3. So you're going to do, first step is long division with x plus 3. You can even use your calculator to find all the answer. Okay, so what I normally do, use calculator first. Okay, go and type in the equation into the polynomial function. Okay, you should get two answers, x1 and x2 only. They give you x1 is 1 over 5, x2 is negative 3. Okay, if they give you two answers only, that means one of it will be your equal roots. Okay, that means it will repeat it. So I will just do step number 1, which is long division with x plus 3. So 5x cubed plus 29x squared plus 39x minus 9 divided by x plus 3, since this is a function, factor. You will get here 5x squared, 5x cubed plus 15x squared. Okay, put a minus sign here. 39 minus 15, 14. X squared plus 39x. You'll get plus 14x. So you get 14x squared plus 42x. Put a minus here. 39 minus 42 minus 3x minus 9. Okay, then the last one will be minus 3. Okay, so we can write it as x plus 3, 5x squared plus 14x minus 3. Go and factorize out 5x squared plus 14x minus 3. You'll get x plus 3, 5x minus 1, which is x plus 3 squared, 5x minus 1. Okay, they say equals to 0, right? So they want us to solve it. Yeah, just write equals 0 here. So we got x plus 3 equals to 0, x is equals to negative 3, 5x minus 1 equals to 0. Okay, this step is not required. You just write your final answer, which is what is shown in the calculator. Okay, now this is quite an interesting one. They actually continued this factor theorem, question factor and polynomial with a trigonometry question. You see, two hands type of question. So imagine you get this wrong already, 5 marks, right? You get this 3 marks wrong, another 5 marks, over here. See, hands 2 times. So that's why I think this paper very unique. They link it until very long. Okay, so what do we observe? We need to see from the top again. So this equation here is actually just x from the top, right? So 5x cubed, you see, it's the same pattern here, right? Which you will get your x is negative 3, x equals to 1 over 5. Okay, so now what we're going to do, this is the same thing, which is 5x, we're going to let cosec theta equals to x. So it'll be 5x cubed plus 29x squared plus 39x minus 9 equals to 0. Okay, just now looking at the above one, we got 2 answers, right? Okay, we can straight away write the answer. They won't give you steps for all these repeated steps again. So the answer that we got just now was x equals to negative 3 and x equals to 1 over 5. Okay, so write down x equals to -3, x equals to 1/5. Convert it back to cosecant. It's cosecant 2 theta, not cosecant theta. Cosec 2 theta equals to -3. Cosec 2 theta equals to 1/5. Cosec is inverse sine, so I will inverse this side here. -1/3, this side sine 2 theta equals to 5. Okay, my sine value cannot be beyond -1 and 1. Okay, -1 and +1. So this part here, you will reject it. Okay, if you don't know whether need to reject, you type into your calculator, you'll see no answer also, math error. So you need to reject it anyway. So the only part that you want to solve is sine 2 theta equals to -1/3. Okay, now here is 2 theta. The range that they give you here is theta. So remember, you have to refer back to here also when you all solve your ASTC. Okay, so over here, what we're going to do is you need to find what is your alpha value first, which is your base angle, sine inverse 1/3. Okay, over here also, because you'll get an irrational number, right? What I would do over here, you try not to round up so much in the middle part first. Because if you type in the calculator, this sine value, you inverse sine, you get 19.47122063, right? Okay, don't go straight away rounding up to 19.5, because later on at the end part, right, you still need to do some sort of calculation, which will lose your accuracy. Okay, so I would put it as 19.47 first. Okay, 19.47 degrees. Now that I got my base angle already, I gotta do the ASTC. Okay, so let's draw ASTC at the side here. Okay, for ASTC, my angle originally was 0 to 360 degrees. Now I want 2 theta. That means I want to consider from 0 to 720 degrees. Sine is negative. So which quadrant is this? Okay, sine negative. So quadrant 3 and 4. Okay, so I draw here. Quadrant 3, quadrant 4. My alpha here, my alpha here. Okay, we normally only consider 0 to 360 degrees. So since you need to go another one more round, right? Because 720 degrees, the easiest way for you to do it is you count the two original one first, okay, based on 0 to 360 degrees. Then those two answers, you plus 360 degrees to it. Because it goes one more round. Like that, one more round. Alright, so this is what I want you to do. Go and calculate the first two, which is, this one is 180 plus 19.47. This will be 360 minus 19.47. Okay, so here, 2 theta. Okay, 2 theta. This one is 199.47 degrees. This one here will be 340.53 degrees. This is from 0 to 360 degrees. You go one more round, so I want you all to add 360 degrees to both the answers here. You'll get 559.47 degrees, 700.53 degrees. Okay, this second part here is from 360 degrees to 720 degrees. Okay, take all the answer. Right now you want to find theta, divide all of it by 2, you round it up to 1 decimal place. So theta will be 99.7 degrees, 170.3 degrees, 279.7 degrees, and 350.3 degrees. Okay, Trigo question, 101% will come out, okay, for every single paper. Okay, look at number 5, see any question? If no question, just write a 5 in the chat. Okay, Xinjuan gave a 5 factorial. All right, okay, we will stop here for the moment, okay, and we'll continue later on. All right, okay, we're going to continue on the second part of this paper. This is FM 2024 paper 1-2. Let's look at question 6. In this question, all distances are in meters and all times are in seconds. The diagram shows the velocity vt graph of a particle traveling in a straight line. Particle travels a distance, okay, keyword here, distance of 2750 meters in 120 seconds. Find the velocity of the particle when t is equals to 17. Okay, what graph is this? So whenever we do graphs like this, same for your math also, there are two main graphs that you all learn, which is what? ft and vt graph. So always write down the definition first. Vt graph, what can you find? Okay, this is for your physics also. Vt graph, there are two things that you can find. First thing, acceleration. Okay, the gradient represents the acceleration. The area under graph represents the distance traveled. Okay, they are saying distance is 2750 meters. So that means the area under the graph is 2750. Can I find the area using an expression of V? Okay, we split it up into three parts. Part A, part B, part C. Okay, so A, what is A? It's a rectangle, 30 times 10, 300. B, this is a trapezium. So 1 over 2, 10 plus V, then this is your height. 70 minus 30 is equals to 40. Okay, you will get here 20, 10 plus V, 200 plus 20 V. C, this is a triangle, so half times base times height. Your base is equals to 50, so half times 50 times V. Okay, so here you will get 25 V. Right? So add it all up together, this, and this is equals to 2750. 300 plus 200 plus 20V plus 25V is equals to 2750. Okay, go and solve for this one here. Here we get 45V, 2750 minus 500. You will get 2250. 2250 divided by 45. V is equals to 50. Okay, this is a math question. All right, now I have my V. Okay, I have my V here is equals to 50. Acceleration of the particle for 70 to 120 seconds. So this part here going down. Okay, I want you all to take note on the language. They say the acceleration. This is decelerating, right? Okay, so what is the symbol that we need to get? Okay, is it positive or negative? Because this is going down. Negative. So the language here, they like to trick you on. Sometimes they may say, find the deceleration of the particle. Then if it's going down, your value needs to be positive. But since they say here, find the acceleration, you are going to put it as negative. Okay, negative value. So acceleration is equals to your gradient. Okay, go and find the gradient of the graph. Okay, all you need is these 2 points, this point and this point here. Okay, what is this point? This is 70, 50. This is 120, 0. Okay, you take y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So y2 is 0 minus 50 over 120 minus 70. Okay, so we get negative 50 over 50. Okay, which you will get negative 1 here. Okay, then if they say deceleration, okay, if the question changed to deceleration, your answer you put A equals to 1. Okay, 4 marks ready. Okay, let's go to question B. A different particle moves in a straight line such that velocity V, okay, main thing is here, V is equals to this equation. Find the exact acceleration of the particle when t is equals to 2. So what's the relationship between velocity and acceleration? S, V, A. Okay, we find Mr. Siva. when we go down, we will differentiate it. So for me to get acceleration from v, I need to dv over dt. Okay, let's write what is this v first. V is t squared plus 5 to the power of 1 over 2. Okay, I want to differentiate this. This is uv, right? uv. So u is equals to t, v is equals to t squared plus 5 power 1 over 2. Okay, u prime 1, v prime. This time we got to use our chain rule. So we will get here 1 over 2 t squared plus 5 negative 1 over 2 multiplied by 2t. Okay, simplify this, you'll get t squared plus 5 power negative 1 over 2. Okay, cross this. Chain rule. Not chain rule, product rule. A is equals to t times t squared plus 5 negative 1 over 2 plus t squared plus 5 power 1 over 2 times 1. Okay, we don't need to write the times 1 lah. Okay, do we want to simplify this one here? Okay, you don't have to go and do more because they are asking you to find a specific value. Okay, so maybe the most also you just do this lah. Okay, t squared plus 5 negative 1 over 2 plus t squared plus 5 power 1 over 2. Okay, from here, don't go and do extra things. Don't go and factorize it. Don't do anything. Now they want you to find t equals to 2. So you're going to sub in t is equals to 2. My a value is equals to 4. Okay, this one will become 2 squared plus 5, which is 4 plus 5, 9. Power negative 1 over 2 plus 4 plus 5, 9 to the power of 1 over 2. Okay, here you get 4 over 3 plus 3. And your final answer you'll get is 13 over 3. Okay, next one. Question 2. Explain why the particle does not change direction for t more than 0. Okay, this type of question has come up many times already. What is the reason? The particle does not change direction. Okay, when does it change direction? We first have to ask that question. How do we know that the particle changes direction? When your v is equals to 0, correct? Okay, because in kinematics, we have learned that if it changes direction, it means that your particle will move to a certain point, then it has to stop. Okay, at v equals to 0, then it changes direction and your v will be the other way around, okay, and it will be a negative. So we have to normally analyze the equation of v itself. So you see here, v is equals to this value here, right? t squared plus 5 power 1 over 2. Okay, your time can only be positive. So when you look here, okay, I put any positive value. What is my outcome always for v? If I put any positive value, so whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, your v will always be positive, right? Okay, so what we can write is that there is no change in sign for v. Okay, in short, this one, if you don't understand this question, actually just memorize the answer. But I'm just explaining over here. Normally, the nature of the equation is that it will always be one direction only, okay, and no change in sign. So you can write there's no change in sign for v, okay, for all values of t, all positive values of t. Okay, then we can say therefore no change in direction. Okay, this kinematics question I think quite easy, right? If you're okay, then you'll just type a 6. Can you just write v will never equals to 0? Should be okay, but to be safe, you just write no change in direction or no change in sign.
Sir. Can I write when t is more than 0, v is always positive, so it's never negative, so the particle doesn't change direction.
Can.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other variation? Okay. Cool. 7. 7a. Integrate 2 to the power 5x minus 2 to the power of negative 2 over 3. Give your answer in exact form. Let's see. How can we integrate this? This is a chain rule type of integration. So you power plus 1 divide new power, then you differentiate inside the bracket and then divide it. So 5x minus 2 over 3 plus 1, you get 1 over 3, then you divide 1 over 3. 5x minus 2, we differentiate inside, we'll get 5, you divide by 5. 2 to 4. Okay, simplify this, we will get 3 over 5, 5x minus 2 power 1 over 3, 2 to 4. Okay, sub in the 4 and 2. So 3 over 5, 5 times 4 minus 2, power 1 over 3, minus 3 over 5, 5 times 2 minus 2, power 1 over 3. Okay, you simplify the bracket value inside. This will be 18 power 1 over 3, minus 3 over 5, 5 times 2 minus 2. This will be 8, 1 over 3. Okay, they say they want it in exact form, right? So can we simplify it further, this one? 18 to the power of 1 over 3. You use your calculator, check. 18 power 1 over 3. Okay, cannot, because it gives you decimal place. So we just leave it over there. But this part here, we can simplify. This one will be equals to 2. Okay, let me see the answer, what they want. Okay, I think you can just open up this bracket, okay, or you can also factorize it like that. 18, 1 over 3, and minus 2. Okay, also it's the same, but don't write it to decimal place. Write it decimal place, then you'll be wrong already. Okay, let's go to question B. Find this equation, give your answer in the form a plus ln b, where a and b are integers. So we're gonna integrate it right now. So integrate, okay, I separate it, integrate this and then integrate this. So if I integrate this first part, I will get 4. Okay, you bring out the, if you cannot see, you write it like that first. 2x plus 1 dx. So whenever my denominator, the power is 1, we have to think about ln. So this will be 4, 1 over 2 ln 2x plus 1, which is equal to 2 ln 2x plus 1. Okay, this part here, 2x plus 1 square dx. So I can write it as 8 integrate 2x plus 1 to the power of negative 2 dx. This one we use chain rule. Power plus 1, divide new power, then divide the derivative inside. Simplify this, you will get minus 4, then bring back the 2x plus 1 to the bottom. All right, now we have each of these. You can put it all, yes, no problem. Put it all into one equation also can. So 2 ln 2x plus 1 minus 4 over 2x plus 1 from 0 to 1 over 2. Okay, sub in the 1 over 2 and 0. So here will become 2 ln 2 1 over 2 plus 1 minus 4 over 2 1 over 2 plus 1 minus 2 ln, okay, this one I just write as 0 plus 1 minus 4 over 0 plus 1. Here you get 2 ln 2 minus 2, and this one minus 0 minus 4. Okay, I'll open the bracket straight away. So you get 2 ln 2 plus 2. Okay, they don't want it in this form. You bring the 2 up. So here become ln 2 square plus 2 which we can write it as 2 plus ln 4. Okay, they want it in this form, a plus ln b. 2 plus ln 4. Okay, integration. If you're okay with this integration, type 7. You put ln 4 plus 2. Should be okay lah, but you try to follow what they want. Okay, put it in the form that they want. Okay, let's go to question 8. A 5-digit number is to be found using 5 different numbers selected from 1 to 9. No digit can be used more than once. Find how many 5-digit numbers can be formed. Okay, how many 5-digit numbers? So this one, order matters or don't matter. Okay, in short, you just need to remember things like password, code. Okay, you want to rearrange it. Normally, this one matters, so it will be permutation. So you write here, order matters, therefore permutation. Okay, so this one, first one, 9 P 5. 1 5 1 2 0. Okay, next one. Find how many of these 5-digit numbers are greater than 50,000 and even. So we need to think about all the scenarios. Okay, even means it will end with 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, 5-digit numbers greater than 50,000. So my first digit can be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? So I can start with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the first condition. Start with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. However, if it ends with even number 6 and 8, that means I have to select another scenario where it starts with 6 and 8. After use either one of the number, my last digit, I cannot use 6 and 8 anymore. Okay, so we are going to do one scenario is start with 5, 7, 9. The other scenario is start with 6 or 8. So write down both of these. Starts with 5, 7, or 9 first. So like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to start with 5, 7, 9. So 5, 7, 9. Then I will end with 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, then whatever that's remaining, we put it in the middle. So we use 2 digits already, then we put the remaining in the middle. So the calculation here will be 3P1, 4P1. Okay, then the middle, I got 7 more digits, so 7P3. Calculate this, you get 2520. Second one starts with 6 or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 or 8. Okay, after I've used 6 or 8 already, so let's just say I take a scenario, I choose 6 already. Then that means how many more digits can I use behind? I can only use 2, 4, or 8. Okay, so this is 6 or 8. If I use 8 already, then I can only use 2, 4, and 6. So here will be 2P1, 3P1, then the middle part, 7P3. Understand both scenarios? Okay, so here 1, 2, 6, 0. Your total combination is 2520 plus 1260, which you will get 3780. Okay, next one. Question B. A team of 9 people is to be chosen from 6 doctors, 4 dentists, 2 nurses. Find how many possible teams include at least 2 doctors, at least 2 dentists, at least 2 nurses. Okay, at least means 2 or more. So we need to think all the cases. Number 1, this is a combination or permutation. Okay, however you choose the team, right? Does it matter the order of it? Order don't matter. Okay, so things like team, selection of team, all these we think about combination because order don't matter. However you choose it. Okay, now let's think about all the scenario. Nurse. Okay, this one, nurse, doctor, dentist. Okay. Wait, got two. Okay, doctor, dentist. Okay, what are the scenarios? At least 2 doctors, 2 dentists, 2 nurses. You need 9 people on the team. Okay, so I can write like that. Nurse, I only got 2 of them. So this will always be 2. Right? The nurse will always be 2. 2, 5, 2. 2, 4, 3. Any more? 2, 3, 4. Okay, cannot be more than 4 dentists already because 4 dentists is the max. Okay, so you can't do 5, 2, 2, 5 over here. Okay, so I think this is all the possible combinations already. So now let's calculate this. So here will be 2C2 times 6C5 times 4C2. This one 2C2 times 6C4 times 4C3. Third one, 2C2 times 6C3 times 4C4. Calculate this. 36, 60, 20. Total, add it all up together, 36 plus 60 plus 20. 36 plus 60 plus 20, okay, you get 116. All right, question 8, quite okay, right? Yeah. You are okay, question 8, can you all just type an 8 in the chat? In each scenario, you didn't multiply 2C2 because it's only 1. Yeah, okay, doesn't matter. Yeah, you still get the same answer. But I just write it so that everyone understands what are we doing here. Okay. All right, let's go to question 9. Okay, let's go to question 9. The first 3 terms of an arithmetic progression, they are these 3 numbers here. Given that the sum to n terms of this progression is 4732 log theta, find the value of n. Okay, don't know your formula? Go to page 2, write down all your formulas first. Okay, what is arithmetic progression? So arithmetic means you need to find your a and what is your d. Okay, so I have log theta squared, log theta power 5, log theta 8. Okay, I see when I remember I tested my students on this question, right? Where they got stuck is actually the first step. If you try to do it with log theta squared, log theta 5, and log theta power 8, can do or not? Okay, to find your A and D. Cannot. So you need to change it to bring the power down first. So we need to write it as 2 log theta, 5 log theta, 8 log theta. Okay, write it in this form first. So your A is equals to 2 log theta. Your D is equals to 5 log theta minus 2 log theta. Okay, you didn't bring the power, still can do it. Okay. Can, right? Okay, so we got A and D over here. So now we want to find the sum to the n terms. Okay, sum to n terms. Is it okay to assign log to a letter? Can also. Can also. So you don't have to keep writing it down over and over again. Okay, so you let log theta equals to u, is it? Okay, so now we are going to put into the formula, which is n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. Okay, this is your sum of n terms. Okay, I'm going to substitute all inside. N over 2, 2 log theta plus n minus 1 d, 3 log theta is equals to 4732 log theta. Let's open up the bracket. Okay, or we see anything that we can simplify. Okay, so let's see inside bracket here. 4 log theta plus 3n log theta minus 3 log theta equals to 4732 log theta. N over 2, this will be log theta plus 3n log theta equals to 4732 log theta. Okay, I factorize out log theta first. Then I substitute. Okay, let's see over here. What do I want to do? Okay, then I put the remaining whatever that's inside here, 1 plus 3n, 4732 log theta. Okay, because I want to get rid of this log theta first. This cancel off. Okay, now I multiply it by 2 and I open up the bracket. So this will become n plus 3n squared. This one multiplied by 2. So 4732 times 2, which is 9464. Change it to a quadratic. So 3n squared. Okay, hold on a minute. Did I do okay, I think one of my symbol is wrong over here. Let me just double check. 3n squared. Is it minus 3n? Same, huh? 3, 1. Okay. This is good. Okay, so 3n squared plus n minus 9464. Okay, this one you use calculator because the value is so big. Let's use calculator to find the factor. You will get two values. One is 56. The other one is negative 169 over 3. Okay, so you just write down 3n plus 169 n minus 56 equals to 0. Okay, so n is equals to negative 169 over 3, n equals to 56. This one we got to reject it because your n needs to be a positive whole number. Okay, positive whole number. Okay, next one. This sum is equals to negative 14196. Find the exact value of theta. Okay, now where is the sum equation? Where is the sum equation or the sum value? They say 4732 log theta. So we just put 4732 log theta is equals to negative 14196. Log theta, we solve this one, is equals to negative 14196 divided by 4732, which is equals to negative 3. Then we change from log form to index form. LG is 10, log base 10. So theta is 10 to the power of negative 3, where it's equals to 0.001. Okay, last one. Okay, just now they all say this is where most of you get stuck, right? Okay, question B. The first three terms of a geometric progression are log 5 cubed, log 5, and then log 5 1 over 3. Determine whether this geometric progression has a sum to infinity. What is the condition for sum to infinity? We first have to know that first. So sum to infinity, there is this one, right? Modulus R is less than 1. If I open this up, so my R needs to be in between negative 1 to 1. Okay, so in short, the value of the R needs to be less than 0 to 1 or 0 to negative 1. Okay, so we need to check for the R value. What is the R value? So I got these three values here. Okay, the value of the term, log 5. Okay, I am going to find my R. R, I'm going to take second term divide by my first term. So it's log 5 over 3 log 5, which is equals to 1 over 3. Okay, so you can just write here, R is equals to 1 over 3 which is in between. You can just write this up. Okay, r less than 1. Okay, so it has sum to infinity. Main thing is that you all write this. Just write the condition here. Okay, V2, find the nth term of this geometric progression, giving your answer in the form 3 to the power of a log 5, where a is a function of n. Okay, let's write down what's our a and r first. A over here is 3 log 5. R, 1 over 3. Okay, just now we calculate this. So we're going to put it into the nth term, right? So nth term is AR to the power of n minus 1. So we want to simplify into the form that they want. It looks a bit complicated. Okay, but let's write it down first. So 3 log 5, R is 1 over 3 to the power of n minus 1. Okay, so we look here. Log 5 is what we want. We put it at the back. Okay, that means I have to somehow simplify this whole part here. Okay, can I simplify it? So we just change the position first. 3 times, okay, 3 to the 1 over 3 can be written as 3 to the power of negative 1 power n minus 1. Okay, then I put here log 5. I put the log 5 behind first. Simplify this. This will be 3 to the power of negative n. Minus 1 times minus 1 will become plus 1. Okay, this is 3 to the power of 1 also. Okay, so here we can do 3 to the power of 1 plus 1 minus n log 5, which is 3 to the power of 2 minus n log 5. Just simplify it. Okay, last one. Find the value of phi given that the 20th term is 3 to the power of negative 18. What's 20th term? Okay, 20th term means when my n is equals to 20. So I already got my equation from the top here. So you need this part to be correct first to do this question here. So here you will get 3 to the power of 2 minus 20 log 5 is equals to 3 to the power of negative 18. Okay, this one 3 to the power of negative 18 log 5 equals to 3 to the power of negative 18. I divide both sides by 3 to the power of negative 18. This will be 1. Therefore, phi is equals to 10 to the power of 1, which is equals to 10. Okay, not too bad this paper. All right, go and calculate your marks. Okay, if you are good for this last one, can you just type a 9? So I know that you all don't have any more questions.
So for 9A, 9A2, 9A Roman number 2, can I put 1 over 1,000?
1 over 1,000.
Instead of
decimals. Can.
Thank you.
All right, this is it. February, March 2024, paper 1, 2. Okay, we'll move on to the paper 2 later.